Alright, we have had a long day, but we are home in the office now. We're going to relax with an evening stream. At least that's the plan. Um, this is a makeup stream because I was not live this morning because I had to go run errands today. We also did not do an afternoon stream, so we're going to do a short one tonight just to hang out for a bit. Now, I got a couple of tips on YouTube from people who said some things I want to try out. One is they said I can build a construction hammer, or building hammer, I think is what it's called. They said something about a hammer that you can make, which will help you like restructure. Used to alter the appearance of structural building blocks. Okay, that will supposedly let me do something with these structures over here, and I don't know what. Okay. I don't see that it's doing anything, at least not to these. We're gonna have to wait and see. I don't know, I have no idea what this is actually doing. Oh, I wonder if it's only tier based. Alter the appearance of structural, only structural. Oh, I see. Okay. But only structural, so it won't do anything to walls. Gotcha. Okay. Well, that's a good tip. And the other thing was, somebody said... Oh, I gotta grab some... what do I got? Do I have anything that I can use? Marble cobble. And you can flip them vertical. Okay. So, hold that thought. These are tips that people gave me on YouTube. Now, see, they still won't work on top of that. Someone had said try using a half slab flipped on its side, but it still won't host the window. So, windows can apparently only be placed on top of a structural block. So, it was a nice tip, but it didn't work. But someone had suggested trying that in YouTube chat. Did not work. Do I have a channel about your living off the grid? I do have a homestead channel. Yep. I do indeed. If you go over to our Discord, there is a crafting, travel, gardens, and animals section of our Discord. And in that channel, we share stuff from my brother's cattle ranch in Missouri and stuff from our homestead that my wife and I have, which is a separate YouTube channel. Alright, so that definitely did not work, but I appreciate the suggestion to the people who made it. Alright, we're gonna go stash this stuff. I'm gonna try to finish the roof tonight. I feel like that's a pretty low-key, easy task for us to work on this evening. Which means I need cobblestone. Alright, I need cobblestone. We're gonna go find me a cobble patch. There's one right here. This is probably not enough to do anything with. Take it. Over here. Woo! Don't fall down there, thankfully for grappling. What's up, sweetie? That's enough for now. Someone said underneath, I forget where it was, I'm just go find it again, underneath that marble mountain I found, there's a bunch of iron. Nope, I am done with Arc Raiders. At least for the moment. Way too many other games to play. Alright, I need... Shit, was that the right? Hang on, I gotta check which ones I was making. Ha! Was it shallow? Hey, get out of my bag, Blanca. Yes, it was these. So I need just regular little cobblestone roof. And by the way, we don't. I need to scroll up and say something really quick. I forgot where to go. We don't live off grid. That is definitely a mistake. I don't know. Wow, I said homestead channel, but it does not mean off the grid. We are 100% on the grid, by the way. There is no off-grid living here. We just have a small little homestead with lots of animals and our own patch of land, but it is not off the grid. We are very much on the grid. 2 internet connections, electric, water. Yeah. It's a weird thing. A lot of people think that homesteading automatically means off-grid living. Not really. There are some people that do that kind of stuff, but it's not what we do. Alright, we're going to put this... This is probably not enough, but we're going to go around. Oh, I wonder how this is going to wrap at the corners. It's not. It's not. I forgot we got to do a flat edge. Like a wall. That's right. Dude, I do love the fact that there's a mantling system in this game. Did I place that? Oh, hang on. Is that like a corner piece? Dude, that is a corner piece. I just think I might have changed my mind about how I'm going to do this roof build. I didn't know you could do corner pieces. That's totally a corner piece. Hold that thought. Hold the phone, kids! I'll be damned. Okay, hold up. Well, we're gonna definitely do this roof differently now. I didn't know I could do the corner here, so I was gonna build like a flat wall here. No, I gotta, you know what, that tree, no, there we go. Dude, is that an outside corner? Dude, it's even got an outside corner. I'll be damned. Okay. Very cool. Oh, and then it automatically converted that into a wraparound corner. Very cool. Boop boop doop boop 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 doop boop 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 doop boop boop doop boop. Okay. So that got me around the edge, and then I can go down here now. And do these lower edgings. It might be easier to do it from down here. Maybe not. Oh, there it goes. Oh, we'll get it eventually. What am I backed up against? I see. And then this needs to be... And then this gets to be a corner piece. Very cool. Nice. Okay. And then we'll just continue that up as far as it goes. All right. I need a whole bunch more cobblestone, though. Boop, boop, doop, boop, 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 doop. Which we're going to go do here in a second. Let me go check up on chat. What's up, Bubble Owner Rising? How are you, man, Bubbles? What's up, Bubbles? Half slabs to make slim walls did not work for the purposes of what I wanted to do, Maxwell. I was wanting... Somebody had left that tip. It might have been you. Somebody left a tip on a YouTube video. It's great for the walls that you want to do, but not when you want to place windows, because you still can't place windows on half slabs. We literally did that during the first 5 minutes of the stream. You can't place a window on a half slab, unfortunately, so that doesn't work. Thank you, Nathan3816. Appreciate it. No one knows how long it's going to be in early access for. I don't think anyone cares either. Anybody who's playing this to have fun with it in early access doesn't care how long it's going to be in early access. They're just enjoying it for what it is. Tim Horn says, finally got Wi-Fi again so I can keep in touch. What's up, Tim Horn? Ryan Douglas wants to know my thoughts. You can get those thoughts over on YouTube. I have an early thoughts video that I pushed out a couple of days ago after the first stream. It is pretty fun so far, Supercar. Enjoy it. I've already played Oblivion. Oblivion Remaster. We played it last year. There's a playlist on YouTube that you can check out. In fact, everything I play gets a playlist on YouTube. So for those of you who are going to hang out for the long term, we are always live on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and TikTok. But everything in between the streams happens on YouTube, including all the VODs, game guides, reviews, and etc. Discussion videos. We also do TV shows and movies. Currently watching House of Asher with my wife, which is the new Spartacus show, and I just dropped the first 2 reviews for episodes 1 and 2 of Star Trek Starfleet Academy this morning before I went to run errands. So you can check those 2 videos as well out today. All that happens on YouTube. This is the day job. We play a lot of games. Thanks for hanging out. We'll be doing some more Hytale tomorrow morning. And some more Skyrim Anniversary Edition tomorrow afternoon. We're going to be pushing really hard to get through the Skyrim Anniversary Edition first playthrough here over the next week so that we can jump over to Tainted Grail, which we're going to do a second playthrough of over the last part of January into February. I did get my new glasses today. There is going to be a period of adjustment to these because it's my first time wearing prescription glasses, and these are progressive frames, so there's quite a bit of learning in terms of like I have to position my head in a weird way, and just, it's going to take me some time to get used to. But as I get used to the new glasses, the doctor said I should be able to ease back into my normal streaming schedule of 8 to 10 hours a day of streams. So as we get later into the month and I get used to my new glasses, we'll be ramping back up into our normal schedule. By the time we get into February and the new release cycle, we should be getting back up and running. Although there will be some, there's some, if you're a channel member on YouTube, you know that there's some real life stuff going on that's going to adjust my schedule a little bit. Next month. I'll have an update about that tomorrow. I was going to do one yesterday, but I was too tired. We had Chris had her doctor's appointment yesterday, and we have an update on that front, so I might do that tonight, actually. Either tonight or tomorrow morning, there will be a channel video for channel members over on YouTube, so stay tuned for that. But right now, we're live, so you can watch wherever you prefer, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, or TikTok. Oh, and I broke my... I'm just going to keep plugging away at these until I... We'll go back in a minute. I'm not ready to run back. Okay, I am going to run back. That takes way too long. Do I really care about these? I feel like I should just drop all these, but there's a... I know I can make a... I forget what it's called. There's something you can use to, like, repair tools, but the problem is... I don't want to pick it up again. It takes iron, and I haven't found iron yet, so... I'm not going to do any more copper. Let's just make another one of these. But you know what? I've got 100 cobblestone. That ought to be enough to get me going. It was the cobblestone roof. Make me 100. See what we can do. I was... Yeah, hang on. I'm catching up with chat. Oh, why would I do multiplayer? No, thank you. I don't use glitches, Dylan. So, using your shield and hitting... Block with your shield and hit with a pickaxe in your hand. It breaks... Yeah, it breaks more blocks at a time. I don't use glitches. Glitches are for bitches. So, yeah. I don't do that kind of stuff. I just plug away, doing things the way they're intended. It's definitely a glitch. If you're using a shield to make a block give you more nodes, that's not working as intended. That's not the pickaxe doing its job. That's a glitch in the system. Yeah. Pass. Why do I need a view counter? Somebody just said I need to put a view counter. Why? Why do I need a view counter? Why does it matter to you? Seriously, why does it matter to you? More than likely, Spectre. God, this takes a while. I have to completely turn my head to get the chat in focus with these glasses. That's going to take some getting used to. Why does it engage you personally? RRZPTPROD. Why does it engage you personally? What does a view counter have to do with the game that we are playing? I'll wait. Go ahead. Keep explaining yourself. This is a teachable moment, kids. Add the chat too. No, you don't get to add suggestions. I asked you a question. You have to answer. You're not giving me an answer. You're not giving me an answer. Add the chat too. So first and foremost, I'm not allowed to add the chat. Twitch regulations state that I am not allowed to have any chat on screen that is not part of the chat viewership and takes users out of the Twitch experience. So we are not allowed, based on Twitch rules, to have any chat on screen other than Twitch chat. And since I stream in 4 places, I need to see all the chat, but you don't need to see all the chat. Now, to answer, what was you actually answered, you want to see and know it all. Well, you're not part of my team. Why do you need to see and know it all? If you're not me, why do you need to see and know it all? What part do you play in my streaming? Are you an employee of mine? Why would you need to see my data? Teachable moment, kids. I gotta figure out how to make this part work. Because it's acting like it doesn't want to go up any further. Yeah, exactly. If you want to see and know it all, pull up all 4 streams, and you can see it all at the same time. Yeah, he rolled a 0 on his goalpost shift. Exactly, Shiloh Graves. Fail! Try again. You have to put a block on it. Yeah, I'm not sure, though. Kane says, how do you keep up with the stories of your playthroughs if you change games every day? Because I have a brain. It's not difficult. If you actually have a brain, you can do lots of things. It's called multitasking, and adults do it every single day. It's part of adulting. I'm not sure how to make this roof go up any higher, unless I'm going to have to build something. Yeah, I might have to put something underneath it. You're not wrong. And I wonder if we pull out the said things, if it's going to break it. Yeah, I'm not sure. Well, we're going to do some experimentation. I will need to go get some blocks. I could probably just use these marble bricks. Since I have, well, actually, I have a whole bunch of stone bricks. Let's use those instead. About to go see if this works. I don't know if it'll work, but we're gonna see if it'll work. I don't know. Rafters might exist. There are beams, but I don't know how they work yet. So, I enjoy. Why would I not enjoy the games that I play? Video games are the coolest thing ever. Like, you would have to be an idiot to not enjoy streaming video games for fun and for a living. I don't know that I can place. You know, can I just randomly place it like there? I can. Alright. I may have to actually build a stairs to get up here. Oh shit, I put the wrong thing down. Okay. So now that I have that in place... Yep. Well, that's a weird angle. There it goes. So I definitely have to have some sort of... Now, what happens if I break the block? Oh, it stays in place. So, okay, that's cool. So this is going to be... Basically, I'm going to have to go around the entire row and build one block out all the way around, and then build all the rooftops, and then pull out the blocks and go up again. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of work. That's definitely right there. That right there is a quality of life thing we could suggest to the team. Um, yeah, definitely a quality of life thing. Is this game in beta? Yeah, I mean, it's in early access, so it's pretty much a beta. Don't understand your question, Coin. How long did I go live? Not sure what you mean by that. Okay, well, it's nighttime. Let's go rest and wait for the daytime. Oh, I closed the door in front of my face. You may start sleeping in 39 minutes. Is this free? It is not free. Nope. You have to be an adult with adult money. Favorite buy? I haven't gone far enough afield, Plant Boy, to like see all of the biomes yet. I went north to the temple and then just beyond to see like I know there is, if you look at the map, there is a like an ice biome north of me. Maybe not an ice biome. There's just a big ass lake. I know when we went up to the lake the other day, it had shown me the ice biome. I don't think the map. I think the map refreshes when you log in. There was definitely like an ice biome on the other side of that river, on the other side of that lake. But I haven't gone exploring yet. I have been working on building this structure. We started this, I think, last stream. So we're going to work on finishing up this structure before I go exploring anymore. My next objective after I build this structure is I need iron. So I actually have to find a source of iron. I was told there was like a marble mountain that we were excavating the other day that I got to go find again. Because someone in chat told me that there was like an iron mine underneath it. So we'll have to go check that out at some point. Alright, so right now I just need to run around and do this. You know, one thing I could do, I was just sitting here thinking about this, I could do this out of wood and end up having that just be part of the internal structure, but I'm already like quickly building it in blocks, so ni modos. Alright, let's go ahead and work our way around here. Have I played Minecraft? I have. We have a whole bunch of Minecraft videos up on YouTube. I've played a lot of Minecraft with my brother and my nephew. My nephew was the one who got my brother and I into Minecraft because he was obsessed with it when he was like 5 years old. And so we got copies to play together. And we played all the way through, did like 3 different worlds, and then we also did the Dungeons and Dragons DLC mod thing, which was quite fun and it very well put together for Minecraft. Very good game. Obviously way different than this. Quite enjoy my Minecraft. Right now I'm R&Ding this game to see if if this is going to be something that we want to play together as a family next. We're currently playing Lord of the Rings Online together on Sunday nights. My brother, sister-in-law, my nephew, and my niece. And we have been looking at other things to do. And this one is one that I am R&Ding for the family while also enjoying here on my own channels for my own personal benefit. And I'm going to be having a chit-chat with my brother later this week and talking about this game in greater detail and see if it's something we want to pick up for the whole family and play together on stream together. So stay tuned for that. Jump up and build another route. What's up, John Coons? How you doing? How are my thoughts on the game so far? I have an early thoughts video up on YouTube. Cold North has some really cool stuff. Zone 1 is Greenland, Zone 2 is Desert, Zone 3 is Cold North, Zone 4 is Wastelands. Nice! I will have to explore them all as we get deeper into the game. Alright. I'm gonna have to build that up a little bit more because I gotta get up. Okay. Oh, I fell down. No! Actually, you know what? I could probably place those from down here now. Yep. What I don't know is if I'm going to be able to peak the roof or if we're going to have a flat top. I could also go like Valheim style and leave like an open Viking hearth, Viking long haul style maybe. I'll have to do some interior beam decoration though. Oops, I got too far away. Alright. Now I gotta get up. Oh my, I just got caught. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's see here. I'm gonna have to go make some more. I'm gonna have to harvest some more cobblestone. Ooh, Dune Awakening soundtrack is now available on vinyl. What's up, Legend Killer? Oh, no, I put the wrong piece there. Come back! This is the corner piece, damn it. There we go. It's definitely gonna be, I could definitely, can I peek the top? I think I'm gonna be able to peek it. I think we are gonna be able to peek it. It looks like it's 2 more. Yeah, it's definitely 2 more. That's totally doable. Sweet. Alright, I gotta go make. I don't think I have that much, let's see. Cobblestone roof. 10 of them. It's better than nothing, and then I'll have to go harvest. Oh, build a better ladder. Someone said you can jump if you hold the space bar. You can do 3 blocks instead of 2. I haven't tried it yet. Like you can jump three blocks high. All right, I'm gonna have to put blocks all around again. For sure. All right. So I gotta tear all of these down. Let's grab all these. You know what though? Can I? Yes. Oh, no, do not break that. Oh, there's a little, I wonder, okay, it did repair over time. Yeah, you can actually see him repairing over time. That's good. I was like, no, wait, did I crack my roof? There's a bunch of interior decoration stuff we're gonna have to check out as well. Now, can I actually? I can. Let's play around with these corners first. No, hang on now. There we go. Oh, look at that. It is going to work. Oh, that's perfect. Sweet. All right, I gotta go get more cobblestone. I need like 20 or 30 pieces. Some right over here. Let's see. Yeah, I definitely think this is gonna. It's honestly gonna. This is gonna depend. Like if I do this with the family, it's gonna depend on my nephew and niece if they want to play this or not. My brother is not a huge crafting survival fan, uh, but they'll play. He'll play it for the kids. Valheim's in the top 5 for you. Valheim's pretty good. Yeah, you can mantle. It's pretty awesome. What's up, Cypher Tier? Cypher of Tier. Does this game have enchants? I believe it has a magic system. I haven't gotten far enough into the game to see that yet, but I saw somebody on TikTok talking about a magic system. So, have I played Baldur's Gate 3? Asks Brit and posted YouTube. Yes, Baldur's Gate 3 was a couple years back. We did a huge Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough for like 6 weeks, and also 3 years of early access. It was great. Yeah, there's different types of roofs. Hey, it's Panos. So I just did cobblestone roofs. There's wood roofs, marble roofs. There's all sorts of different types of roofs. So the materials you harvest in the game can be turned, like all the materials can be turned into different types of roofs, different types of fences, different types of walls, building materials, and everything. What's up, 4-class globe? How did I rotate the roof? If you hit the R button, it rotates the blocks. I don't have a favorite game of all time. It's like asking somebody what their favorite child is. Cypher says, not much. Got dinner going, debating whether I want to do more Veilguard or Star Wars Republic. Either one is good. How are the glasses? I'm getting used to them. Since they're progressive glasses, they have 3 rows. So the top is like normal vision, driving vision. Middle is like computer screen. And then bottom is for like when I'm on my phone. And so I have to get used to like, I'm having, they told me it's going to take about 2 weeks to learn how to, because I've never worn glasses in my life. And obviously you can get different types of glasses, but my eye doctor recommended progressives because I have a slight stigmatism. And just because of the work I was doing, he's like, he says, you should try progressives and see if you like them. And I was like, I'm down for whatever. But these are not the type of glasses where you just put them on and everything is the same. So it's got the 3 different things going on. So I've been wearing them for I've worn them for about an hour and a half earlier today. And when I first put them on at the doctor's, it was like, holy shit, I had vertigo. It was really weird. Because you have to train your eyes. And not only the eyes, you have to learn where to look. Because if you just use your eyes and like look over there, it distorts because it's based on the distance from your eye to the screen. So what you have to train yourself to do is turn your head. So I was like, I have to learn how to be a robot now and be like, screen, 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 So that's going to take a little bit of adjustment. But I gotta say, it's interesting. It's very interesting. I will say with my phone, I can actually see my phone for the first time in like 4 months, which is nice. But it is a period of adjustment, so it'll be a while for me to get used to things. Primboy says there's a pretty cool magic system. There's wands and also magic books with everything from fire to ice lightning. Ooh. Britt says, I actually watched your video on the Mountain Pass versus the Underdark. My husband and I enjoyed. That's an older video, yeah. That was from back when I did the original run or just after the original run. Flora says, thank you so much. I've been struggling with the directional blocks. Yeah, when you're building, it's only the, do I have any more on me here? Let me pull one up. Like these right here, it's only these. So if you look at like if there was just the rooftop, hit the R button and it'll turn it. Now it's gonna do certain things based on where it's placed. So it'll do different things when it's placed next to a roof block. So like, I didn't even know until I was placing those Rooftop blocks. I didn't know. Not only can you do the angle coming up the outside, so it's got outside corners and it has inside corners too, where it'll do an L. So if you decide that you're going to build like an L-shaped, that sucks. I can't do that very well. If you decide you're going to build an L-shaped structure, you'll be able to have an outside corner as well as an inside corner, which is really cool. So if your rooftop was going on the inside, it would do the L. If it was going on the outside, it would do the angle that it's done on mine. So it actually does have quite a bit of flexibility. There is, obviously there's there's a lot of polish that's still needed to be done. There's definitely some quality of life stuff that needs work. I'm still I'm a huge controller guy, so I'm just patiently waiting for controller. This is the only game I'm playing on mouse and keyboard. And I think it's the only game I've willingly purchased in the past 4 years that does mouse and keyboard. I'm a controller first person, so it was it's been really weird playing on mouse and keyboard. I obviously play Lotro on the keyboard, but that's only because it's a super old game. But I think that's the only game I play right now that's mouse and keyboard. Everything else is controller only. Okay, we should be able to get enough out of this to finish. Chill out, horsey. Alright, let's go ahead and finish this rooftop off. It'll also automatically convert like that one did right there. Sometimes, not always. It kind of depends on where you're standing. Again, there's a little bit of wonkiness to some of the stuff. All right, that is an official wrap on the rooftop, everybody. Now all we need is a chimney and some smoke. I don't even know if we could do a chimney yet. I haven't looked at the things we can build. Now I gotta tear these down really quick. And then we're gonna work on interior decorations and lighting and a hearth and fireplace, and a bed and a room and probably a loft because we have this structure up top that I can... Oh, did I misplace? Did I... Huh. That's some weirdness up on the roof right there from those. I think we found a bug because it's destroying some of these blocks before I actually click on them. I think that's definitely a little bit of a bug. And you can see the rooftop has some weird... Looks fine from the outside, does not look good from the inside. Alright. However, we have now broken another pickaxe. Let me go throw this thing into the deep. I don't want it. Let me go find a body of water or a hole to chuck it down. Give me a mine shaft, kids. Here's a mine shaft. Let me chuck this down. I don't want it. It's junk. You haven't given me... Oh, come on now. They haven't given me a destroy option yet. Alright. I gotta decide what I want to put on the inside now. Which means we gotta go look and see what we can build. Alright, the furniture workshop. This is the next part of my journey here. Cypher of Tears says, I'm in progressive glasses as well. Nice. Yeah, I've never, this is just it's a new stage of life, right? What game do I spend the most time on? Lucino, I'm a variety streamer, variety content creator. I don't play one game. I play, every year we play 40 to 50 games. So you're barking up the wrong tree, man. Homie don't play that game. I play lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots. There's over 10,000 videos on my YouTube channel over the past 4 years of doing this full time. How do I rate this game? There is an early thoughts video over on YouTube you can check out. Forecast Globe says, I've never played a Bethesda game. Where do you think the best place is to start? Do you like fantasy, science fiction, or apocalyptic? That's really the answer. Because if you like science fiction, go play Starfield. If you like fantasy, pick an Elder Scrolls game. Oblivion Remaster, Skyrim, or Elder Scrolls Online. If you like post-apocalyptic, go for Fallout. Try Fallout 4 or Fallout 76. But it just, Bethesda games are all sort of like the same type of game. It's just, do you like science fiction? Do you like fantasy? Do you like post-apocalyptic? That's really all it comes down to, because there's no best place. It's just, what do you prefer? I like all of their games. So. Bubbling says, Ren going robot is a visual that makes me go. I know, it's like, this is the hardest part to get used to, is like needing to like turn the head everywhere. It's like, my wife comes in and instead of just like glance out, I have to turn the whole head and be like, yes, honey. Back to the screen. Back to the chat. I can't say I've already sort of started to get used to it after like an hour of streaming. Like, I realized very quickly that if I just turn my eyes, I can't read the chat because it's all blurry. So I have to literally like turn over and look at it. Yeah, I'm mostly excited for the RPG mode, Prim Boys. That's actually one of the reasons I got interested in this game in the first place. Because like, oh, so it's like a Minecraft style game, Ember style game, but with an RPG mode that they're planning to put in with a narrative adventure, and I'm like, I'm down for that, because I really like Enshrouded. Enshrouded has done that. They have a crafting survival RPG where you can do all sorts of fun building, but there's also an RPG layered in there with a story and everything else, which is fun. You can jump up 4 blocks? I haven't tried that yet. I haven't finished, man. I gotta build the house. I gotta build the horse structure too, James the King. Don't worry, we'll get there. I gotta build a stable next. The stable is gonna be next. I gotta build a whole lean-to stable for the horse. Don't worry. Is the Neverwinter MMO worth playing for the single-player content? I do have a bunch of videos, Primbos. If you check my YouTube play, man, it's probably 3 years ago. When did we do Neverwinter? Because we totally went and did Neverwinter for a few weeks. It's got to be like 3 years ago. Neverwinter. I'm checking this really quick. Oh no, I did that in July of. No, hang on, that's not right. That's Neverwinter Nights 2. Hang on, wrong game. That was the Neverwinter Nights 2 Enhanced Edition. Live stream. Neverwinter Online, April of 2023. So in April of 2023, looks like all throughout March and April of 2023, I went and played Neverwinter. I would say that Primbo's Neverwinter is fun. It's extremely dated. The graphics look like dog shit. But the combat, I don't like the combat in that game. But if you like Dungeons and Dragons and you know that world, it is a very good story for D&D fans. but it is not a modern game. It looks really old. It plays like an old game. It's very dated. But if you can get past that and you love Dungeons, if you love Forgotten Realms, not even D&D, if you love Forgotten Realms, that's the better way to put it, because it is the Forgotten Realms world. It's not Dragonlance or, you know, Eberron. So if you like Forgotten Realms, it's definitely worth playing, but it is dated. John says, I didn't realize I'd been watching Ren that long till he brought up the BG3 thing. I've been gaming since I was a kid, so since the 80s. Yes, I have tried Arc Raiders as a playlist on YouTube. Broken tools do not disappear because there is a repair functionality and also a breakdown crafting station, which I have not been able to build yet because I need iron ore. But they don't... tools can be repaired or tools can be broken down into materials, so they don't just automatically disappear. Thanks for the birthday wishes, White Myers. Appreciate it. Dinner is served. Nice. Yeah, it has been a minute, bubbling. Don't remind me. I have a massive playlist for Star Wars Old Republic. Oh, you asked about Knights of the Old Republic? Yes, I have played that many times over the years. Matter of fact, we did a partial playthrough of KOTOR this past summer in between new releases. Okay, I want to make a bed for sure. So there's a tavern bed. I need... Oh, I don't know how to make cloth. Oh, textiles. I need wool, which means I'm gonna have to get sheep. That's out of my ancient candle on top of books. A skull candle. Good old tavern candles. Quebec candle. So I have to. Oh my God, those require iron ingots, man. I'm gonna have to go find an iron mine, because all this stuff requires iron. Look at those lanterns. Oh, that just requires a candle though. Hold that thought. Let's make like. And then let's make 5 of these. Okay, I'm holding a lantern at the very least now. I'm not gonna be able to make any of these beds until I make wool. Okay, well let's start with the lighting and let's go see how these lighting areas work. And then I'll probably work on the stable next. I do need to build a stable. So do these mount on the walls or on the floors? How do these mount? And can they be rotated? I don't see it rotating. They can't be placed on walls. They can be placed on floors. Can they be placed on roofs? They cannot be placed on roofs. I don't know what I just did there. I think I broke that block is what it did. It did. So that's just like a little bit of a glitch up there. Hell yeah, I figured out how to fix that. So... Huh. Well, I could place one... I need stairs. Let's definitely do that. Okay, so at least I have those outside. I need some stairs really quick. It's raining lanterns. Hallelujah, it's raining lanterns. I need some sort of stairway. Do I want to do cobble, marble cobble? No, I've got some. There we go, cobblestone stairs. I do love when you start carrying the lantern, you get an immediate globe of light. Which is more than the torch. Actually, you know what? Let's check to see if it's more than the torch. Oh, I don't have any torches on me. Yes, I do. Where are they at? Here. We could do an immediate comparison. Yeah, look at that. It's a bigger light radius than a torch. Very cool. See? Little attention to details like that. That is a fun little RPG nitpick detail, like the difference between a torch and a lantern. So I love it when I can see a game that has put that in. Because some games don't. Some games are just like a light source is a light source is a light source. So that's really cool. Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, Prim Boys. I made that comment during my. I think I published that video this morning. What I love about the crafting system so far. I'm gonna lose hours in this game just building. Like, we're gonna spend probably 3 streams, 4 streams just on this house and the stables and everything. Like, fuck yeah. Like, I did 60 hours on my house build in Dune Awakening. I'll probably be doing something similar here. Thank you for the birthday wishes, Babylonia and Legend Killer. Appreciate it. And Cypher, thank you guys. Is it true we're gonna have a KCD1 upgrade? I think didn't Warhorse, weren't they the ones who did the press release that they're coming out with a? I could swear they were the ones who made that that announcement. I could be wrong though. It might just be a rumor. Oh, I need 2 stairs, don't I? Alright, let me go grab another one. Asher Co. over on TikTok says, Hytale love is so forced, the game looks like shit. The only thing that's forced love is your mom's love, Asher. Your whole life, she's had to deal with you and just think about the regret that she has. I should have swallowed. I don't have any more cobblestone to turn into that. So why don't I take some of this? And make 2 of those. What's up, Silver Lining? Do enemies spawn at night? Yeah, there's a whole bunch of enemies that we've ran into. Like, there's specialty animals that... enemies, I should say. Specialty enemies that spawn at night as well. Like, we ran into that beholder creature a couple streams back. So, someone was asking about the rotation stuff. Notice that when I first placed the first one, it only rotated the stairs in a couple of different manners. But now we have a whole bunch of different ways that we can build these out. Like, so you can have an inside corner and an outside corner, which is cool. Alright, so now we've got that going up to there. I'm going to need, like, wall torches or something that I can put on the outside of this. But that's a good start. Alright, we need to rest, and then I got to figure out what kind of a stable structure I can build for my horse. Which is going to mean chopping down a bunch of trees somewhere. But before we do that, kids, I need to take a quick break and check in on Chris and do my eye exercises since I'm getting used to these new glasses. So we're going to go touch some grass in real life, do some jumping jacks, and be back shortly to work on building the stable. If for some reason the stream drops because I have backwoods internet, we'll be back ASAP. See, that's the right attitude to have, Mr. MP5. I don't really have a lot of interest in this particular game, but I like your content. That is what community is all about. We have a community of people who have been built up over the last 4 years, and the people who are in the community are here for the community. They're here for the content adventure, regardless of the game that I play. As a variety streamer and variety content creator, I play a lot of games. Not every game is going to be something that you might play. I don't play every game that Co-Carnage plays. I don't play every game that... He's the only streamer I really pay attention to these days. Everybody's got the people that they watch. Rad Brad I used to pay attention to from time to time. Everybody plays lots of different games. That's the fun part about watching someone who just has the personality you engage with and has a cool community that you engage with as well. We do have a pretty cool community of people spread out across our network and in our Discord. That's right, Bubbleonia. Kaboom! Silver says, gotta love the background music in this. We're just sitting in their temple and we got the whole orchestra playing. Nice. Alright. I made some torches. I want to make stables or stable-like things. I'm going to have to sort out storage chests because I'm out of storage space. Let's see here. I don't have any wood at all. Well, I guess we got to go get chopping. So I can figure out what kind of stable we're going to build. I'm going to start with like hardwood, I think, for now, just so I can build something simple. We're going to go over here so that I don't cut down one of the trees close to home. That's right. Wood from the heavens. I just got 48 hardwood, right? Yep. Let's do another tree. Give it to me. And I haven't checked to see if the trees regrow or not. I know they regrow in Shrouded. This track right here, I love. All right. We are going to build some sort of a stable structure for our horse. The question is, where do I put it? I don't want to tear down this tree. I like having the foliage right outside the door. So it doesn't have to be attached, so it could be right here. I might just build it around this. How's the game so far? Early thoughts video is up on YouTube for those who want to know. Okay. Simple wooden platform. I don't even know how that works. See, the problem is that I don't know how any of these pieces fit together. And so we kind of have to just experiment and play around with things and figure out how they all work. Barky says, made me fall in love with Skyrim. I had never played it until watching you. Thank you. You're welcome. Glad you're enjoying it. Snow White, where did you go? Oh, she's back there behind me. What did I do to unlock the additional ways to build stairs? It's not anything I did. It's just that when something attaches to something else, it automatically adds it adds additional rotation options. Pancakes with sausage. That sounds delicious. Here, I'll show you guys what I had for lunch. I've got a video, which we'll be putting out on the Homestead channel. Probably in a couple of days, depends when I cut it. But I do have the video clip. I'll show you guys what we had for lunch. One thing, the glasses are infinitely better is I'm so I can see my phone again. That's such a big deal for me. It's like, oh my god, I can see my phone. Alright, let's see if I can flip this vertically. Hang on, I gotta restart the video. So, let's see if that shows. That's Chris and I getting lunch. She had a big old fried mojarra. And I had a big ass chorizo and chaya omelet. Chaya is a local. We've talked about it before. We get it here, but it only grows locally. It's like it translates to tree spinach. It's a local plant that grows around here, and you just chop it up, boil it in water. It is similar to spinach, but it has a completely different flavor. But the texture is a lot like spinach. But I had acelga, chaya, chorizo, queso, and I had a nice omelet. She had some mojarra frito con ajo. Okay. I don't know what, because we can't really build walls, right? Hey, no, come here. You do not jump up on the desk. That is prohibited. Can't really do walls, so can I stack fencing? Go outside and see if I can stack the fences. No, it doesn't look like I can. Okay. Well, you know how with the marble we could make the half walls, the beam walls? I can't seem to do that with any of this wood. I wonder if I could do it with the birch log. I can, half slab. Can I not do that with this one? Am I blind? Never mind, I am blind. What are you doing? Are you wanting to go back outside? The problem with the half slab is I can't do windows on top of it. I gotta think about how I want to make this work. I probably want to build a structure that attaches to the fencing, like a lean-to structure, which I then attach the fencing to, so that the horse has like a shelter that it can go into, but then it has the pen that it can. Okay, so the problem is I can't do windows, but I think I can do rooftops off of these. check this. Let me go grab. Okay. So let's place that there, and then this. It wants to. Wait, is that attaching to the tree or the block? It was attaching to the tree. No, it could. Yeah, see, it's not gonna want to place the way I want to place it. Because it's gonna center on top of that wall. But if I... Hang on, I have to deal with a cat. Where are you going, sweetheart? I heard you jump up on the desk. Oh, you're underneath. I think it's about time to put her out because she is getting on top of stuff. That's not gonna work. Hang on, guys. I gotta put her out. That's not gonna work the way I want it to. Oh crap, I don't have a, I gotta go make a tool really quick. How do these beams work? They will not attach. They will, but only to one edge. So you can't pick the edge that they go to. Yeah, that's weird. Okay, so that's not gonna work. Appreciate it, Wesley. I do play many different games, JJ. Yep. Ha! I'm still formulating thoughts on how I want to build this lean-to structure since we know that we can't do rooftops off of those half walls. I think it's just going to have to be blocks. Let me make... Let's just start with 30. Alright. Let's... Oops. Oh, I like the wood splatters. I didn't see that. Look at the rain splatters. That's nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe that's big enough for now. Oh, that puts me right up against the tree. That well, let me fix that. We can move this over. I don't want to. Nice. I think that's the first rainstorm I've heard. You just chill out, horsey. I gotta move some of this over. Yeah, let's bring it over. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's fine. And then we'll come over 1, 2, 3. Because I think those roofing structures do how many? Oh no, they only do 2. I thought they did 3. We'll figure that out in a minute. Oops. Yeah, we need to go up one more. Let's start with 10. Someone said you could jump 4? Oh, you totally can. If you hold the space bar, it'll mantle you up 4. That's awesome. Alright, so we can start here. Actually need to bring it out. So in order to do that, I think I have to build now I know what I need to do there. So that'll give me the general lean-to structure, which we can, and it's going to be right underneath the trees. Perfect. So the horse will have some shade. All right, I got to build quite a few more things here. So let's start over here. Definitely need about 10 more of those. Okay, now if I'm not mistaken, I'm going to have to put... Oh. Okay. Alright, it's getting dark. I need a lantern. Where did I put my lanterns? Give me a lantern so I can see what I'm doing in here. Wait, is it those? Yes. Those can stay, right? Because those are part of the roof. That's definitely not supposed to be like that. Yeah, see, they come back. So that's the bottom side of that, right? Okay. I mean, some people say that, Roshi. I don't think it is. I think it's just its own thing. I am gonna have to go harvest some more wood. Ah, hang on. It didn't want to connect. I don't want to let the horse out is the problem. No, I might be able to... Don't you dare run away. Okay, cool. I have a lean-to structure for the horse now. Now I can build a fence structure out around this. And we'll give it plenty of space. So I'll have it come all the way out and around so that it can have some grazing grass over here. Alright, let's go see if we can rest and pass the time until day. And I gotta go chop some more trees. Cause I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. Sleep all night and I work all day. Do 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 do. Do do. Are you streaming tonight, Babylonian, by the way? Because it's like 6 o'clock your time right now. Oh, we did sleep. Alright, we're good. Okay. Time to go chop some trees down. We can build some more fences for our pretty little horse. Let's go in this direction. Try not to cut your trees down in direct vicinity because I like my forested landscape. Let's grab some of these since they're behind the... Oh, that's ash. Ooh, okay, maybe we'll make a different type of fence. That's more oak. That's ash. Give me all the wood. Alright, let's see what kind of fencing I can make with the ash. And then at some point, I gotta figure out how to make the horsey like me. We haven't gotten to that point yet. Ash log. Oh, it's still a, that works. That's a hardwood fence. Okay. Cool. That gives us 91 fence pieces. We should be able to get a chunk of this built. Need to flip that right there. Because the posts are on the inside. Yeah. There we go. I don't know that I want to come out that far. Yeah, I don't want to open the gate yet. What I do want to do is we can break this section down right here. Okay, and rebuild it like Oh, I flipped it the wrong way. Whatever, I'll fix it later. Because I want the horse to run back behind me so that I can finish off this section. Go on, get out of here. You're suddenly not running from me, which is the first time I've seen that happen. Okay, well I'm reasonably pleased with that. I want to redo the gate, but I have to. I think the horse is blocked right now. The problem is the moment I break that gate open, he's gonna run, and I'm gonna have to go chase him down. Because I can't interact with him right now. Notice I can't interact with the horse, so I'd say he's blocked in because of that wall that I built. Let's see what happens here. I broke it! I may have to break that structure down really quick. Oh! Didn't mean to do that. I broke the horse! Also broke the fence. Oh! There he goes. I just had to hit him a couple times. I'm sorry, horsey. I'm so sorry. Just stay over there on your side of the fence. No, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Yeah, that's what I thought, bitch. You tried to sneak out the little opening that I put right here. So I gotta be fast about this. Haha, you totally tried. Shit, man. I gotta rebuild my fence quick, because as soon as he senses there's an opening, he's like, woo, I'm gone, bitch. Oh, you fucker. You fucker. Come here. I have not figured out how to master the animals yet. I'm gonna have to. I wonder if I could ride him into the house and like lock him in till I finish this stupid. Nope, nope. Bastard. Piss off, skeleton. Oh, I can't ride him in. No. Oh, that skeleton is gonna fuck with me now. No! Leave me alone. You're gonna kill my poor horsey. Oh, get the thing. Ah, get out. All right. I honestly don't know how I'm gonna fix that fence because that. You know what I have to do? I know what I have to do. I have to block that section off and then. Oh my god, are you serious? You're so serious. Like, leave me alone. Let me go get some food. Okay. Now I can fix the fence. built the wrong way. Posts in, kids. Posts in. There we go. That way the outside looks nice and structured. Okay. Now I gotta build a gate. And I'm gonna do it over here. Okay, perfect. Swings in and out. I'm gonna make one more gate and try to do a double swinging. I don't know if I can, but it's gonna be really cool if I can. Because when I did the double doors, it did double swinging doors. I know. I see it. Thank you. The lights are flickering. My wife just came in and said something. Not sure what's up. Okay, double doors, double gates. Well, if I can build double gates, I am going to put those in the front. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to leave the double gates on the side for now. All right. Now, when I approached him the other day with carrots, he had a love icon. Oh, he's resting. No. Come here. Do you want an apple or do you want carrots? Or are you going to kick me in the face? You're going to kick me in the face. I don't know how I got him to get the heart icons the other day. Come here. Nope. Well, animal husbandry is something I haven't figured out yet. That'll be work in progress. There's lots of really good music in this so far, yep. Horse. Thanks, K-Jinx. Appreciate it. Yeah, we'll play more of this for tomorrow morning for sure. At our normal start time. Which is 5 a.m. Well, I'm pretty happy with that. I may have to do... Where are those beams at that I made? Appreciate that, JJ. What can I do with the beams? Can they only attach to structures? I can't attach beams to each other? No, sure shit doesn't look like. Well, I had an idea of putting beams all the way across, but it doesn't look like... I wonder if I have to get creative and do it this way. It's not gonna let me do it. Oh, yeah, well. But I definitely have to place this under first. Is it gonna stay? Ah, perfect. I don't think that's high enough though, because the horse is gonna clip me when I do that. But I'm thinking what I can do is build a beam across the top there for just for looks. Alright, so that's gonna be... No, I think I have to pull this one out. How did I... There we go. I may have to, like, stand up here to get that to work. Totally got it to work earlier. Maybe I have to go from the other angle. I totally got it to work a minute ago. Because I had two of them side by side. Why is it not working now? There it goes. So it's probably just an angle thing. Yep. Oops. Not that. Okay, I need two more. Come on! Alright, and we should be able to get one more right here. Perfect! And now I can break all this down. And we have that really cool visual element. Oh! Horsey! I'm sorry. Don't run in front of me. You'll get chopped with the hatchet. Purely by accident. Now, in a perfect world, and I don't think we can yet, but it'd be great to be able to hang lanterns and stuff from that beam. But at the very least, I have it built. So it's a cool little structural element. It's very cool stuff. I've already done Fallout playthroughs. And we're actively playing Fallout 76 right now. On Mondays, we've been playing Fallout 76 on Monday mornings. How can I play Hytale Early Access? You go buy it from their website. Yeah, there's some weird placement stuff you have to do, Maxwell. Alright, I'm very pleased with how this turned out. I've got a nice little stable for the horse. Now I wonder if I could do like hay bales and stuff. Not yet, anyway. Not with that machine. There may be another machine I can use to make decorative stuff for the houses. I'm liking it. There's a early thoughts video over on YouTube, ZK. If there is a creative mode, yep. When you start the server, you have the option to do Explorer mode or Creative mode. I'm in Explorer mode. There's also going to be an Adventurer mode when the game goes into full release, which is going to have a narrative RPG element. But there is already a Creative mode and the Explorer mode. So if you want to play Creative mode, you can. There's a huge modding scene as well. People are doing all sorts of crazy stuff with mods. There's so many sticks. Alright, folks. That's going to be enough for me. I've had a really long day. I woke up at midnight last night, and then I was out of the office all day traveling, and went and got my glasses today, so I'm going to go sleep, and we'll be back tomorrow morning for our normal stream session at around 5 a.m. Central. We will be continuing the Hytale adventure, and then tomorrow afternoon we will be doing Skyrim. I think that's the plan. I might choose Skyrim in the morning and Hytale tomorrow afternoon. I haven't decided yet. But we're going to be doing both games tomorrow. We should do our normal 2 streams tomorrow. I don't believe we have anything going on. I'm going to go record a member video for our channel members over on YouTube right now, so stay tuned for that. If you're watching right now live, I'm on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and TikTok. Choose where you prefer to watch, but everything in between happens over on YouTube, so make sure you get over there. Including, check out the reviews from this morning's first 2 episodes of Star Trek Starfleet Academy. Damn fun show. Really enjoying it. And if you're a channel member, like I said, check out YouTube in the next little bit. I'll have an update video for everybody. See you tomorrow in the next stream.